Check, 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 check. Here.
Make the ground shake. here with you now. See your face in the crowd, you don't seem so far away. Nothing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now, here with you now. Here with you now. Here with you. Rather be no other place than here with you now.
Welcome, everyone, one and all. It's time for Season 8 of the SSBL. It has been literal months since we last gathered around the metaphorical campfire, and well, when we finished things, the MLB, well, it wasn't in action. And then when we're starting this, well, the MLB, it isn't in action. But you know where you can go to have some fun. It's the official SSBL Twitch, as we are going to get underway today with Season 8. So many storylines to encapsulate the High Rollers after seasons of not getting to the upper echelon, winning it all in their first time at the big show. Can they redeem themselves, or, as some have been talking about in the chat, are they going to miss out on the postseason action? We've got the traditional powers of the Bombers, of the Lumberjacks, still threatening their way, but the newcomers, the Gauchos, the Unicorns, they have arrived. Are they going to continue where they left off, or are they going to be one season flings? The oldies, the Dragons, the Knights, the Angels, can they keep up with the newbies? As well as we have 4 entire new teams, a part of the SSBL, the Sparrows, the Mythic, the Express, as well as the Liberty, have all joined the ranks of the SSBL. Will they stand up to the task, or is their time going to have to come later on in the eons? I am Faisag, joining you on the call. Excited to say that I will be here for this season. I don't have to do my dissertation until next spring, and I will be doing my comprehensive exams in the fall. But all I know is that this spring, I am here to help. The new Dress Like Champions, I will not be doing a face cam until I get my new jersey to come in, so that's on you, Josh. No face cam till jersey comes in. We're going to start things off with the High Rollers at the Knights. It's going to be Fanner versus Ishida over at the Swagger Center, followed by Vikings at Serpents. McDuff on the mound for the Vikings against Mullins. That's going to be the battle of Hay and Dean, the battle of the St. Petersburg, we'll call it. That's going to be at Big Sky Ballpark. Our nightcap consists of the Skulls of Rock with Van Dam Ham at the mound, facing off against the Lumberjacks with Baron Baronies on the mound for there at Apple Field. We'll end things off with what could potentially be, depending on how the season pans out, teaser for a potential super serious matchup. It's the Gauchos and the Bombers. Morgan versus Niblet on the mound at Emerald Diamond. But before we can get there, we got to get things started right here at the Swagger Center. And I need to, oh, that's a really good idea, Will, is to make sure that all the pitchers are actually the pitchers that need to be going. Let's see, and then Undermeyer is Sheeta is pitching. And with that, let's get things rocking. Let's get things rolling. Let's head over to the Swagger Center. The SSBL is here. So if I could request just a few things. Oh, was it playing through the... Oh, no, I see what was happening. Let me know how the audio sounds. I can turn up the game volume if needed. Whitney or anyone else, can you do me a favor and create a new scrolling text for me? As we are underway here at the Swagger Center. Into right. Diving attempt there by Danger McGee. It appears the only danger is him actually catching a ball, as that's going to be a leadoff double. The High Rollers and the Knights have opted to use their minors affiliates as the team colors today. Runner takes off for third. The throw is not in time, so runner 90 feet away for Polygraph. As we go through the game, we'll try and keep pace of the different storylines, how these players got into the league, so on and so forth. Whitney, it can be sort of like the matchups for today. Yeah, let's go ahead and maybe do matchups for today, and then when I have an off break, I can work with Moobot to make sure everything is up there with Moobot, or that may just wait until tomorrow. Appreciate all 20 of you joining in. Let's get these numbers up the entire season, as that's to Tony. The second in time, Vodka throw to first. They'll turn the Dragon special, but a runner will score. So the High Rollers will strike first off of the Danger McGee dropped catch over and right. That one is up the middle, and Tenda is now aboard for the High Rollers. Again, let me know how the audio is going. Believe everything should be going well. I also gotta say, guys, I'm in a apartment complex now where the walls are a little bit thinner, so I'm not able to go full tilt with my calls in the past. I'll still attempt to have the same vigor, just maybe just this not as loud. As TDC makes the grab there, the High Rollers strike first. We'll head to the bottom of the inning. Clout, Ducato, and Khan due up to bat. Whitney, I went ahead and put Clout in instead of Glover, just because Clout is actually a left fielder. This one blooped him to left, and that one will put Clout aboard. Lots of new faces in the league, and we're going to go ahead and start talking about a couple of them. You guys know in Google Sheets there's this great thing where you can actually search in all sheets. That one's up the middle. Talon Ducato is aboard, back-to-back singles. Brings up Ahmed Khan.
No, that's high.
Oh, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because the player names are double in the sheet, so I'm gonna have to search it in the rating sheet as he gets rung up there. Brings up Penny a la Vodka. So I have to do it in the rating sheet and then find it. Penny a la Vodka, drafted in season 7, as she gets rung up there, so we'll have to talk about her later. Brings up Danger McGee. Was picked up along with his brother or sister, Sinclair McGee. Both picked up by the Knights. Comes in with runners on first and second, 2 outs. And he gets rung up there. Not a great day for McGee so far. Griffin's threatened, but nothing comes of it. We'll head to the top of the second. Win Palumbo Sadias due up.
First baseman, number 5.
Yeah, no hummus. So if you noticed in terms of the, that one is up the middle, leadoff single. If you notice in the Discord, we noted that it's a little bit easier actually if instead of just doing full call-ups and call-downs, if you just choose whichever one is going to be easiest. And this also makes it that way for the future as well, where most of these players are going to end up in the minors anyways, that we don't have rapid calling up, calling down. Palumbo pops this up into left.
He's out.
Clout there to make the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Brings up
number 3.
Elias Diaz. Oh gosh, I'm an idiot with the rating sheet as well, because you know what I just realized? I could just have
That's inside.
2 rating sheets open. This is, I mean, we are getting right back into it.
That's inside.
Fouled off. Bless Wits. Guess what Whitney just did for me, guys. Dragon special. We'll head to the bottom of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number
Look at that. Look at how nice that looks.
No. Outside.
Here is Rigatoni. Benefit of the free trait roll is he got Steeler, but he's going to have to get on base if he wants to utilize it. 1 gone.
the designated
Brings up Corey Harris.
number 17.
Ball that's low.
Yo, I should tweet that around.
Strike.
This one is launched into deep right, tracking back at the track and caught by Rodriguez.
Now batting, the
Brings up Wesley Jacks.
number 21.
Ball.
As he gets run up there, and what was a pretty fiery display in the first inning has tempered down a little bit. Still 1-0 High Rollers lead.
Number 37.
And here is Rocket Rodriguez.
Ball that's outside.
There, I tweeted it. Everyone go to my Twitter. This one fouled off to the right. Decro WBB. As he gets rung up there, what are some of the ways you can get involved? The rules are a lot to digest all at once while I watch the stream. But I've heard you can create players and some people can create teams. Is that true? So, yep. So Whitney just plugged the Discord for you. Discord is the #1 way to find out everything league. In the Discord, you can find the rules to the league. Basically, overall, we had 24 teams, 12 in each conference. The top 6, I believe it is the top 6 in each division, makes it to the postseason. We have a minors affiliate for each team as well. We have a draft each season in which you can create players to be drafted. Unfortunately, we are just starting season 8, so next draft won't be for another couple of months or so.
Outside.
As they are talking about in the chat, they actually have some openings right now for Manders as he rings her up there. Beltron sits down. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd. But in terms of the rules of the game, pretty much follows the same thing as traditional baseball. It appears that you're already a fan of some Super Mega Baseball leagues, so pretty similar in terms of the way that it actually plays. We now this season do not have a long reliever, so the SPRP is banned in the league now. As he gets rung up there, Wolf Tragedy will sit down.
The
We go back to the top of the order, Chase Clout.
20.
Winter Gamer, nice to see you in the chat. Palumbo with a nice dive, but Winter's going to be safe. Hope everything is going well with your baby and with your significant other. I know that was a heavy time for you, but it's really, really good to see you in the chat. Yeah, so a couple teams need managers. The Walkers and the Knights are currently being run through League Office, so those are 2 openings. One thing that we've been talking about is potentially having new managers sort of learn from the league on how to run the different teams.
Ball, that's up.
Hummus, he could still be an assistant manager. This one jacked off to the left, but that's foul. I really got to watch how I say things. 2-2 count to the right side. That one's through the gap. Runner will hold off and will actually go to third. The throw is not going to be in time. Polygraph has the arm of a cricket over there, so now it's going to be runners on the corners for Ahmed Khan. Listen, runner takes off for a second. The throw is in time. Good, really good to know, Winter Gamer. Really glad to hear. And hopefully you can rejoin the league at some point, but obviously the most important thing is the health and safety of your family. But again, really good to see you here. So, once again, the Diamond Jacks / High Rollers escape. Head to the top of the 4th inning. Chicken Tenda on the call. Guys, has my has I picked up everything? I know I basically started casting towards the end of the season last season. But I'm slowly starting to get my chops back. Slowly starting to get them back. Well, especially because I'm pretty sure you're American, right? So visiting the hospital in America as well. This one is hit pretty well into right. It's going to hit off of the wall. That's going to be extra bases. Call it 2 for Sadias. Yeah, Rigatoni's really pulling with the trait roll. That went well. Yeah, but Decro BB, join the Discord and then feel free to ask questions. Looks like you already know No Hummus, so I'm sure No Hummus could let you in on sort of how the league works. But like we said, there are 2 manager openings, so join the Discord if you want to learn more, as well as just join the Discord, because it's a lot of fun. Palumbo will foul this off to the right. Why are all the Griffins fans in red? That's something I just noticed. I think the Griffins have a secret red color as he gets rung up there. Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay, wait, before I send this to you, or actually it's squared on the call tomorrow. Before I send it to squared, I'll change that. Yeah, that checks out. It's so weird to see all them. Well, you gotta really feel it for the Sparrows fan base, you know? Like, or the Griffins fan base. They were the Sparrows and then they lost their minor league identity. This one's up the middle. Lead off batter is aboard. Bring up Danger McGee again. Drop the ball in right. That led to the run being scored. Already 0 for 1 today.
That's inside.
Yeah, all the Griffins fans are High Rollers fans. Donut, you already won. You don't have to try this hard as he gets rung up there.
Now back, the shortstop, number 12.
Here is Rigatoni. That one caught by Sadias. 2 gone. Brings up Corey Harris.
Hitter, number 17.
Harris, a Season 8 player.
That's high.
I believe Harris was picked up in. Oh no, Harris was drafted 53rd overall in the season 8 draft. Right side off of the glove of Cedias, who have been having a pretty good day so far. Luckily enough for the Diamond Jacks, the ball was over on the left side of the field, so Aurora doesn't advance. Brings up Wesley Jacks.
21.
Jacks, a season 7 draftee.
That's outside. Foul ball.
And I believe Wesley Jacks was actually picked up in free agency, or may have been traded. Go to first in time once again. The Griffins threatened but can't get anything of it. We'll head to the top of the 5th. Cedias, Rodriguez, and Stone due up for the Diamond
Third
Jacks.
baseman, number 3.
Yamato Ishida was actually a compensation round pick, 4th round of the season 7 draft. So far today, 5 hits and a run, a walk, 3 strikeouts. That should not be earned. That should not be earned. I'm calling it right now. That should not be earned.
That's up.
Don't say this is his main minor squad as he rings her up there.
Now batting, the
And so for the high rollers, Donut, what are your expectations for this season? And then Whitney, what are your expectations for the Knights this season? He rings him up there. Sheeta really rolling with it now.
left fielder,
Back to the top of the order here is Mary Stone, who has a rule double, but really had gone on through an error.
Ball high.
Quickly 3-0 to Stone. Finds his zone there.
That's ball 4.
And misses on the inside, so Stone is aboard for the second time today.
the right fielder, number 20.
Of course, we all know the High Rollers finished 9-5 in the regular season for season 7.
He's safe.
Proceeded to win against the Stingers in the opening round 2-1 series. Won against the Bombers 2-1, who was the 1 seed, and then defeated the Unicorns 3-1 to make it to the Super Series, where they defeated the Vikings 4-2 to win their first ever Super Series. And she gets rung up there. Graf sits down, led to the bottom of the 5th. Tragedy and top of the order due up.
Now batting, the first
Chippers are going all the way,
number 20.
says the Lumberjacks owners.
Ball.
So Donut saying hoping for a playoff run, but likely it'll be from a lower seed. Pitching might struggle at times. Right to Palumbo, throw to first in time, 1 gone.
Now batting,
A little bit of a different tale for the Knights. Traditionally one of the more elite teams in the SSBL. Were 7-7 last season. Got in as the 6th seed, but lost 2-1 to the Gauchos in the opening round, and they are going through a bit of a rebuild. Of course, managerless, currently being run by Whitney through the league office. As a swing and a miss, strike 3. Ball was in the dirt, so throw to first in time.
center fielder,
I'll bring up TDC.
You're out.
And it's a quick 1-2-3 inning. We'll head to the top of the 6th. It's not really too hard for either team, but aren't able to convert so
the
far.
catcher, number 36.
Low.
Knights, one of the few teams to never miss a postseason. Vodka, throw to first in the dirt. Not going to be in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 10.
The only other teams to do that are the High Rollers and Lumberjacks.
Ball. That's inside. That's low.
Runner takes out for second, and it was a ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now bringing up Dekamori.
24.
No, high.
Verta saying it's the Monstar season to rule the minors. You know, I gotta agree. If you see what they're putting in the minors, it's a tragedy. Lots of strikeouts so far. Ishida definitely not getting a lot of help, and his pitch count is starting to go up again. No long relievers anymore in the SSBL. Fouled off. 2-2 count. Runners on first and second. And the Diamond Jacks break through here. Swing and a miss. He rings her up. Ishida putting on a clinic.
Number 5.
And now bring up a gust of wind, and that will do it for Ishida. 6 hits, an earned run, 3 walks for Ishida. Runner takes out for third. The throw is in time. Well, the Diamond Jacks go from runners on first and second to none out to very quickly 1, 2, 3. And just like that, we will head to the bottom of the 6th. Opportunities wasted by the High Rollers.
Now batting.
Donut saying a lot of the season 4 players will be stepping aside for the youngers next season.
Ball, high.
I think so. I mean, I don't know. It's whatever is in the rule book right now.
The second baseman.
I think what we did in the past is that it was based on the number of errors, I think. We may have actually scrapped it. I know that we discussed that in season 6 when everything first started happening with that.
No, that's low.
Fouled off, 2-2 count. This one skied up into center, tracking back at the track at the wall. It's out of here, 427 feet. And the Griffins take the lead.
The right fielder.
Just when they needed it.
No, that's inside. No, that's high. Take your base.
Walk issued to McGee. He gets on for the first time, and now here is Rigatoni, yet to get on base.
Number 37.
And that'll do it for Fanner. 8 hits, 2 earned runs, and a walk. Are they not showing strikeouts anymore? As this one is tracking back at the track at the wall. It's out of here. 2 home runs for the Griffins. And they're up 4-1. The floodgates have opened, and it's all Knights baseball.
Ball outside.
A dribbler to the right, Sinsu Wu makes the tag.
Number 21.
No, that's high.
This one's to the left. Palumbo makes the throw to first in time. So Whiffy Fanner, who was the number 4 overall pick in this draft, has given way to Sinsu Wu, who was the 68th pick in the 3rd round of this draft. That's weird. Someone tell Metalhead. This one's off to the right, and Tragedy is aboard.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 20.
I'll update Moobot next break. That'll do it for the bottom of the 6th, but not for the Griffins. Strike 4. They have the lead heading into the 7th inning.
The shortstop, number 6.
That's high. Ball, that's outside. Foul ball.
This ball is hit well into right, but gets a little bit too much air on it. Danger McGee remembers how to catch.
The third baseman, number 3.
That brings up Sadias. To the right, Sadias is aboard for the first time today. Looks like McGee has settled in a little bit. To be fair, if you look at his fielding and his arm out there and right, it is not good. Brings up Rocket Rodriguez. And that one is a bomber special in the center. Runner caught out, but instead of throwing his second, thrown to the cutoff man.
Number 14.
No, inside.
This one hit well, but foul. Swing and a miss. She got rung up there.
The right fielder,
That'll bring up
number
Polygraph. Selection in the 2nd round, season 8 draft. Wolf Tragedy will throw to Roar, step on the bag. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. I want to thank everybody for joining in on the first day of Season 8 actions. We are alive and well in spring training. 5 second on the call. Make sure that you are following the official SSBL Twitch. Join us in the Discord for everything SSBL related, as we are underway in a world without baseball, but we still have the SSBL. Count your blessings, everyone. Leadoff single. Here's Ahmed Khan here in the home half of the 7th. Hit well into center. Rodriguez makes the grab at the wall. One gone.
Now back. The second
Looks like John Glass, if you are still listening, I need you to chat in the Twitch chat. If you are still watching, you need to show yourself. Buddy of mine that I used to work with at Southern is watching and says my home run. He likes my home run calls, but he has to show himself in the chat now, John, because I know you're watching.
right fielder, number 9.
John, if you're listening, you're not allowed to tweet that and then not talk in the chat. That's not the way this works. See ya, Donut. Donut. The t-shirt gag did not work.
Ball, that's inside.
Palumbo, Takamori in the dirt, can't turn the dragon special. So runners on the corners with 2 outs for Rigatoni.
Number 12.
John has to tell the haven't created account. So we'll head to the top of the 8th. Griffins unable to extend the lead. Beltran, Tenda, Dekamori due up.
Number 36.
Ball, that's low.
Should have sold more shirts. Hold on, can someone post that in like the lore suggestions or something so that we don't forget that should have sold more shirts? Because I feel like that's a really good motto for when you're trying to rig something but you don't rig it enough. As this ball is absolutely jacked, heading back to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. 411 feet. And Tenda brings the Diamond Jacks within 2.
The second baseman, number 24.
Yeah, running. You need to do an article about that. This one will go into center right. That'll like be extra bases. The Diamond Japs up and roaring here in the top of the 8th. They are not going to go quietly into that good night.
The first baseman, number 5.
Brings up a gust of wind. Sorry, hold on. It just clicked with me. This one's to the right, off of the wall. Runner will just stay at third. But the runner's gonna get caught out at first. No,
Now batting,
nearly.
the shortstop, number 6.
Instead, it's runners on the corners with 1 out. There is no speed at first, so the Dragon Special is certainly on. Running, by the way, let me know if you would be interested in having a sort of like weekly op-ed that I could do. He gets rung up there.
Now batting,
The Diamond Jacks. I said Diamond Jacks.
now batting,
No one heard Japs. It was all Jacks. As here comes Colton King to pinch hit. And G-Baby Evans is going to pinch run at first. So some good subs here for the Diamond Jacks to potentially get something off of this. Pitch out. So they're worried about the speed at first. Let's go. Runner takes off for a second. The throw is in time. Evans subs in, but is caught running. 11 hits to 11 hits, but it's only 4-2 on the scoreboard. Harris to lead things off here for the Griffins. Evans out of position at third, King at first. That one, oh, nice grab by Palumbo with absolutely no fielding. No, guys, stop it. Stop it. You're not allowed to use my words against me. Otherwise, we get another clutch flactor. Deckard Moore, throw to first. 1-2.
now batting, the first baseman, number 23.
Looks like we're going to have a special guest for the Serpents Vikings stream. That one is up the middle.
Now batting, the left fielder. Now pitching, number 6.
And Elisa Reinford will come in for Sin-Soo Woo.
He's out.
And so the Diamond Jacks will have 3 outs to get 2 runs.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 46.
No, that's inside. That's down. Steve, run.
Swing and a miss. He gets rung up there.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 30.
Now he'll bring up Rocket Rodriguez. Rex Ward will give way for Scrapper Slay. Selection in the Season 8 drafts.
No, that's high. Outside. Ball outside. Take your base.
Walk given to King represents
Number 14.
the within 1 run, and the Stone appearance is now representing the tying run. Plenty of power and contact. The Rays left field. Hey, John, what's up, man? Yo, John, do you have Discord? You should join the Discord if not. Actually, John, here's my personal pitch to you, John. So, guys, for those of you who don't know, John Glass is a big baseball fan. John, what if I were to tell you that with no MLB season this year, you could still be a part of a baseball season? And all you have to do is join the Discord. Join the league. You can even manage a team. Hey, remember how you were the fantasy manager for you're the commish for our fantasy league for NFL?
He's out.
'Cause that's gonna do it. The Griffins, off of a 4-run 6th inning, accomplish things. Get things started well under the league office era. Again, we'll see how long these teams are run by league office, but for now, Whitney will notch a win. Unofficially, of course. $12-11 hits. Just could not convert. You hated that job. Yeah, well, you were also kind of bad at being commissioner, to be fair. But anyways, join the league. Join the league. Join the league. It's a lot of fun. Join the league, John. Let's see. Lots of multi-hit days for the Diamond Jacks. Tenda Dekamori win all, notching 2 hits. Tenda with a solo home run for the Jacks. As for the Griffins, TDC 3 for 4. Peniella Vodka and Rigatoni, the two, actually, the Peniella Vodka and Rigatoni, the 2 pasta players, each get home runs. Each get 2 RBI. That's really funny. As it was a low-scoring affair, it does not pay whatsoever. It pays in community. Gloss will go to the number 4 overall selection, Whiffy Fanner. Rex Roar will get the win for the Griffins with Scrapper Slay getting the save. Your players of the game, Peniella Vodka, Chicken Tenda, and Yamato Ishida, who put in a stellar performance for the Griffins. Well, we are 1 game into Season 8 spring training. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we've got the battle for St. Pete. It's the battle within the household. Hay versus Dean. Vikings at Serpents. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SSBL right here on Twitch.
Rather be no other place than here with you. I see your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. Nothing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place than here with you now. Here with you now.
Chase the wind and touch the sky. A star's light shines on long after it dies. Oh, in the night. I live every day as if it's your last. Our memories been bright like beacons of the past. Oh, in the night. Now we race against the sun. Now we race against the
Hey guys, just real quick, I'm going to have to mute the music audio, but we will still be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to the SSBL right here on Twitch. I am very much pleased to be joined today for the second game by the one, the only Chrome. Chrome, how you doing?
I'm doing great today. How are you doing, Fizek?
We're just getting in with the SSBL action, so you know what? It's a fantastic day. I'm gonna turn you down, unfortunately, just a little bit. Let's see. How do I turn you down? There it is. There it is. All right. Everyone in chat, let us know if the volume is good, but we're going to go ahead and get started into our second game. Oh, no, I'm here in Orlando. That's crazy. Second game of the night. It is the Battle for St. Pete, as both teams are actually going to be using their minors affiliates. It's the Vikings at the Serpents. Taking the mound for the Vikings, it's going to be Squirrel McDuff. For the Serpents, JT Mullins gets the call.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 16.
Here's the first pitch, and we are underway here at Big Sky Ballpark. This one is up the middle, leadoff single. So, Chrome, tell me, when did you first join the SSBL?
I think a couple of seasons ago. I think around season 5, I think.
Do you have a favorite team or favorite teams in the league, or teams that you don't like in the league?
I have more favorite teams. I don't really have a least favorite team. Due to me creating players for the league, I do have a lot of teams that I like because of that.
Number 32.
All right, so who are your players that you like, and who are the teams that you support?
I like the Gauchos. They got a good team coming in this season. I also like.
As he gets rung up there, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, not 1, 2, 3. Heidi Hampshire now up, as there is a runner at first.
No, inside. Ball outside. Ball, that's low.
3-1 count to Hampshire. Finds his own full count. Runner will go. Swing and a miss. She gets rung up there, as the Cobras will take it in the bottom of the first. So, Chrome, what can you tell me about these two teams? How did they do last season?
Well, the Serpents here. Let me bring this up. The Serpents missed the playoffs last season, and the Vikings, they made the Super Series, but they lost to the High Rollers. So it'll be interesting to see if the Serpents can make the playoffs this upcoming season, because before this they haven't missed the playoff berth. You see in season 2 they made the Super Series. Season 3 they won the Super Series. Season 4 they were the wild card. Season 5, they got eliminated divisional round. Same thing with season 6. So hopefully they can bounce back and return to the playoffs and maybe win another Super Series.
Of course, the big story was, of course, the comeback after really getting knocked out surprisingly in the season 6 postseason after leading. As he gets run up there, we'll head to the top of the second. One hit so far between these two teams. Bolt Boy will lead things off for the Freebooters. So, Chrome, as these players start coming up, you can look to see when they were drafted, where they were drafted, so on and so forth. You can fill in the dead space there. This one is to the right, and I'll get through. Leadoff single for Jolts. And that'll bring up Po Boy, who I know for a fact was a draft pick in the Season 7 draft.
Oh, yes. Now I'm going to see which round he was drafted in.
Pretty sure he was like a first-round pick, because this one is to second to first. The 4-6-3 Dragon Special clears the bases, brings up Sniper Scott. Popped up, left side. Will it stay in? Looks like it will. And Alfred Walker is there to make the grab. So an eventful 1-2-3. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Klunchflachter makes her first appearance in the SSBL after getting drafted this season.
Oh, yeah. She was drafted with the 80th pick. Compensation.
This ball is jacked. Kenny D back to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. A line drive, 387 to right. And the Cobras are on the board. That one's up the middle. And Chrome, the Cobra, is starting to come alive here with the bats.
Yes. I wonder if they're going to get more runs this inning because you got Hart's a bat and she has high contact. So let's see if she can maybe get another base hit.
Carrie Hart's, of course, the season 7 draft
That's
pick.
inside.
Spent last season in the minors.
No, that's high.
And I wonder when she's going to get.
Hey.
She was in the minors last season, so I assume maybe she'll be in the pros this season, maybe.
It's a great question for Dean if he's in the chat, as that was a stolen base there off of a strike through. Full count now to Hearts, nobody out,
Ball 4.
and she earns a walk. So runners on first and second for the Cobras. Dangerous here, and who else but I believe the reigning Rookie of the Year for the Epic, Pete Zaz. This one is into left, and the Cobras are going to extend their lead. It's going to be at least one. Runner will hold up at third, but it's 2-0 Cobras. There's runners on the corners, and it doesn't get easier.
Yeah, this team is not a team to sleep on. They got their bets.
Do you think they have something to prove after not making it last season to the postseason?
Yeah, definitely. They have a lot to prove this season, and they are not going to take. They're not gonna just say like, "Oh, we didn't make the playoffs last season. We're gonna repeat that." They want to make the playoffs. They want to even. I think their goal for this season is to go to the Super Series. Maybe.
This ball's just foul. Whitney's beef with as this ball is hit well, tracking back at the track and off of the wall. It'll be a bases clearing triple. The Cobras up big here in the bottom of the second. The Serpents bullshit continues as now there are cries of try-harding. There's Dean. Dean, now that we see you here, is Hearts going to the majors this season? Into center, runner will tag, the throw by Bolt. He doesn't have an arm, so it's going to be 5-0 Cobras. Not only is he putting forth, I mean, to be fair to Dean, look at the top of his lineup. Is he really try-harding that much, or does he just have good young talent? Because I will point out that he is facing his significant other. As this ball is hit well, back to the track and off of the wall. That'll be another triple. Cobra's bats are alive right now.
The right fielder, number 11.
This one into left, off of the wall, and it will continue. 6-0, and I think Dean may be on track to win this game, but it may also be on track to sleep on the couch tonight.
Number 25.
Okay, but Whitney, they're also young players. If he doesn't have any other young players.
Ball, that's low.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you think this is try-harding, wait till you see the Jacks line up. Gilmore, O'Steele, Gilmore. They turn the 3-6-3 Dragon Special, finally get out of the inning. Freebooters have some ground to make up, 6-0 to the home side.
Number 26.
Deep run. No, that's low. Foul ball.
Yeah, I'm with Dean here, guys. If you look at the majority of his lineup, it's the young players, and they're also batting first. As he gets run up there.
Now batting, the designated
Yeah, they have a lot of
hitter,
young
number
talent in this team.
13.
Yeah, March. It's like Whitney right now is that meme of like, I forget what it is, but it's like, wait, y'all are using starters?
Oh,
The left fielder.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like, if I saw a picture of it, I would know.
It's like, wait, you guys set a lineup? Wait, you're setting lineups? Wait, you're using starters? That like whole sort of like, I didn't realize we could do this line of thinking. Popped up to the right. Za makes the grab. 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Clutch Flactor to lead things off here.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 7.
I remember last season, I basically used my starting lineup. Wait, DDC, I thought you said the Chippers were going all the way this year. Or was that no hummus? I think that may have been no hummus. There is disillusion within the Lumberjacks organization, as both managers have said now that they are either winning it all or biding their time this season.
I feel like it's half of the league. Like, half the league wants to win. Other half is, trying to bide their time. Especially with the expansion teams, too.
Yeah, the expansion teams are also really, really sub-powered. And that's on purpose given the role of progression that we've seen in past years.
Now batting,
All right, no hummus. Okay. Sure. I know, for instance, the Dragons, we're a team that kind of like hedges our bets a little bit. So we're definitely a team that if we don't make playoffs, it's very bad. But also building for the future, as this ball is jacked, heading deep, back to the track, to the wall. It's out of here, 461 feet, nearly into the upper tier, and it is becoming a rout here at Big Sky Ballpark.
Yes. The pizza man delivered. I had that
Hold
in my
on,
head for
write
a
that
long
down,
time.
write that down. That's really good, actually. That's really good. Scott, throw to first in time. Mercifully, only 2 runs this inning. Will head to the top of the 4th. O'Seal Exotic Hampshire for the Vikings.
the shortstop, number 33.
He should sleep outside. To be fair, it's warm enough for him too in Florida.
Ball outside.
Oh, yeah.
In season 9. Can someone check on the sanity of the Lumberjacks organization? I am getting conflicting signals as he rings her up there.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 32.
Oh man, I gotta keep remembering to do polls. Let's do a poll.
That's inside.
No, that's not gonna work. There it is.
Ball that's low.
Let's do a prediction. And it'll be, let's do how many runs will the Vikings
Now batting,
score?
the third baseman, number 51.
We'll do 4 or less, 5 or more. Earn some channel points.
Oh, Moobot.
Oh, Moobot is coming as she gets hung up there.
Yeah, I
Does-
saw that.
Does anyone remember the origins of Unsafe?
Designated hitter.
Uh,
Now pitching, number
I don't
9.
remember it right now, but I think I was in the chat for that.
High.
If it was related to like a Twitch stream.
Oh, jeez, DDC. What were you in Puerto Rico for? That one off of the glove of the relief pitcher that came in for School McDuff Day. One to easily forget. Mitch Cellini is the one who gets the call, and it's not much better.
Ball that's low.
Oh, Troy Yoder's up the bat.
This ball is jacked. Henny D back to the track, to the wall. us out of here. 390 feet into the second tier, and it's double digits.
I want for this. Troy Yoder really drove that ball to the stands.
What's the joke there?
No, Toyota.
Yeah, Toyota. Oh, yeah. I was assuming like Toy Yoda, like a toy Yoda. That one's good too. All right, so you've got the snappy after home run calls then. I've got bad news if you're a Vikings fan. I'm pretty sure the rest of this Vikings lineup, or bullpen rather, is all Risons, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that's not good.
Mercifully, the inning ends. Led to the top of the fifth. 10 runs for the Cobras.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 15.
No, high.
Ooh, you know what I'm gonna add is I'm gonna do use Discord to give
Now batting, the
access
catcher, number 15.
to what's a speed. There we go. This one is into left, and that one's caught by Aero Dragonius. A little bit of controversy surrounding Dragonius, of course. Heir to the Dragon's throne. Unfortunately, was not selected by them. Good thing everyone voted for the same thing. Oh, just you wait. Just you wait. Did everyone vote less than 4? Is that what everyone voted?
Batting, the catcher, number 22.
Yeah, everyone voted 4 or less. To be fair, there were 2 people who did 30 points.
That's low.
Callan Stormbless into right, caught by Mo Exotic.
Now batting, the
So with the Vikings, do you think, like, I know this is like their minor league team basically, but do you think they're gonna make the Super Series again this season?
Oh no, no. I definitely think when you're talking heroic, you're immediately thinking Retrievers, Gauchos. Lumberjacks always seem to do something for some reason. I mean, to be honest, I would even put Dragons in that conversation over Drafts. Whitney would say wrong fielders. I think all of those teams are in a much better place than the Vikings this season.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's a lot of teams in contention. You know,
I think
improved a lot.
if I'm being honest, I think the Gauchos are definitely the team to beat. I also think that the Retrievers and Overdrafts are pretty much same tier as well in terms of they're gonna do some damage this year. And then I think everyone else, like Dragons, wrong fielders, are sort of the outlying hopes. But I say all of that, we all thought it was either going to be Bombers and Unicorns that win it all last season, and it was the High Rollers that beat both the Bombers and the Unicorns to get to their first ever Super Series. So
Yeah,
all
so-
it takes is one good run.
Yeah, that's very true. Anything can happen, really.
Popped up into left. Caught by Dragonis, second out.
The left fielder,
Girlfriend's grandpa turned
number
80. The whole family Armada stormed the homeland for it. That must have been a huge gathering, TDC. 0-2 to Ron Kennings Jr. As JT Mullins is on fire. That one's up the middle. Kennings is aboard.
I remember Kennings from last season's
now
playoffs.
batting, the shortstop, number 33.
Ball, that's inside. D-Rod. Ball, that's outside. Foul ball. Ha!
As
Ooh.
she gets rung up there. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Cobras just coasting at this point.
Number 77.
Cycle watch for Alfred Walker. Chrome, you know about cycle watch, right?
Ball inside.
Yeah. I'm acquainted with that.
In terms of the SSBL cycle watch, which is anytime anyone gets a triple, they're automatically on cycle watch.
Oh,
This one is hit well into right, tracking back at the track. Caught by Mo Exotic.
Now batting.
those
There's-
hits.
oh, boy.
Yeah, those hits. Like, I always think that's gonna be a home run for some reason, and then it's not.
Well, Exotic has been really slow and right as well. This one's to Delaney. Will easily record the out here.
Batting, the second baseman, number 34.
No, that's low.
Toyota bat.
Yeah, he was drafted in the 2nd round with a 34th pick by the Serpents. They had a lot of draft picks in
Nope,
that
that's
round.
inside.
They had
Oh
like,
yeah, and they nearly had more.
They had like 1, 2, 3. They had like 6. No, wait, 5. Yeah, they had 5.
Well, maybe it should have been 6 because he gets rung up there. We'll head to the top of the 7th.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 32.
Here is Mo Exotic.
Strike.
Popped up behind the plate.
You're out.
Caught by Stormblast. Stormblast, of course, a top 5 pick in the season 7 draft.
Number 51.
Traded from the Angels organization to the Serpents, I believe, this offseason. Left side off of the glove of Walker.
Easy.
And still very nearly gets the out.
Number 15.
Yeah, a lot of trades happened this offseason. Which one did you think was the biggest?
I'm gonna go ahead and say I have no clue because I'm so focused on here. But how about you? How about you go through if it's on the top of your head, look through, or just count how many trades we had because we had a lot of trades. I think our over under for like the first day was like something like 10. I want to say there were almost like 40 trades.
Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, definitely.
As
that's a lot.
he gets rung up there, Beef Boy sits down. Barry Terry, Arrow Dragonius, and Clunch Flactor do up. That's a solid trio of names there, I gotta say.
Yeah, those are some great names.
And here is the reign of the Risings now.
Oh,
D-Rod.
when is it gonna be like 15-0?
Ball high.
Starts spreading the Nunez. This one hit well, tracking back at the track, at the wall. It's out of here. A deep rainbow arc, and Barry Terry, very scary. He makes it 11.
The left fielder, number 25.
D-Rod.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Ball outside.
SSBL Karaoke 1. Start spreading the Nunez. Jazz Leathers today.
Now
I
batting,
want to be interested or part of it.
7.
Plum North, Plum North.
That's low.
That was a great stream with
Nope.
that was
inside.
myself and Josh, and it was a great stream. I think I'm joining Josh for the opening day stream.
That's cool.
We always try and have duo casts for the big events.
22.
Yeah, that's always a great thing to hear.
Just fills in the space
Infield
more.
fly. Out.
Infield
Yeah, it
fly
does.
called halfway into center.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense to me. How's that an infield fly? Whatever.
Number 60.
It was a fly ball and it was in the field.
Yeah. I wonder if she's gonna get a hit. I wonder if Hearts is gonna get a hit.
That's outside.
All I'll say is that I was given a lineup for the freebooters.
Fair ball.
Gilmore, throw to second in time, throw to first, not gonna get there.
Now batting.
I guess that counts as a hit.
You record now, and here is Pete Zaw. To
Is he
be
gonna
fair to the freebooters, it was 10-0 before the Risings came in. So I'm not sure how much of their pitching would have helped.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Especially against Pizza and all the other guys that they have on this team.
That's down.
3-1 count to Zaw. He earns a walk. Runners on first and second. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here comes Alfred Walker.
Third baseman, number 7.
Oh, I missed the 7th inning call out. I'll have to do it before the 8th.
Ball. That's inside.
This one into right. That'll be foul.
Foul ball.
Popped up. No infield fly called.
He's out.
Caught by O'Steele. We'll head to the top of the 8th. I want to thank everybody for joining here for the first day of spring training action of season 8. I am Fisek on the call, joined by Crone for this game. Make sure that you are following the official SSBL Twitch. Send us a Prime sub if you're feeling fancy, and be sure to join the Discord for everything SSBL related.
Now batting.
Lead off single here for the Vikings as they're going to try and get rid of this goose egg.
That's high.
Lasers, why were you sleeping?
He ride.
Oh, that one is off the glove of Stormblessed. So run advances to second. Left side, Walker, throw to first. In time, 1 gone.
Now batting. The designated hitter, number 13. Now pitching.
And Mullins will sit down. 7.1 innings pitched, only 4 hits given up. Is in charge of the runner at second, though, so it will be a blemished record as it is now 12-1. Vikings have woken up.
Now batting. The
Yeah,
left
luckily this is
fielder,
spring training, so
number 16.
that's good for the Vikings right here.
He ride. Outside.
Hearts throw to second in time, the throw to first, and they'll turn the Dragons special. 6-4-3. We will head to bottom of the 8th inning.
The designated hitter, number
To be fair, I have now gotten into the habit of taking naps because I teach at 8 a.m. on Monday, Wednesdays.
Oh yeah, that makes
Nope.
sense.
Inside.
That one's up the middle. Zimbabwe gets a board.
Now batting. The second
What are you
baseman,
most looking forward to this season, Chrome, as we're starting to wrap up on your time on the stream?
Just to see, all the teams and see how good they'll play, especially the expansion. I mean, I know the expansion teams aren't really going to be the best because they're expansion teams, but I'm really curious to see, how they're going to play in the season, and also all the other teams, like the Retrievers, the Gauchos, Bombers, Lumberjacks, basically all the teams, I'm curious to see what's going to happen with these teams during the season.
now pitching, number 23.
Well, I guess there is another relief pitcher that they could have brought in, and maybe should have brought in a little sooner. Here's Tammy John.
Yeah, I don't know why they brought in a Ryzen before her, but maybe to
Now batting. The
Ooh,
left
Stick started playing Super Mega Baseball 3.
25.
maybe they wanted to give the Ryzen a chance for some reason. I have no clue.
That's up.
Aero Dragonius, right side. Scott, though, the first in time. And that should do it for the Cobras offensively today. 3 outs remaining in this one. 12-1 game.
The shortstop, number 33. Now in the game. Number
And Jerry Briggs will come in for Barry Terry. Clunch Flachter moves in to right. This ball skied into center, should stay in the park, and at the track is Briggs to make the catch.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 32.
Ball, that's outside.
Mo Exotic, 1-2 count, fouled off. Swing and a miss, he gets rung up there.
Now batting, the
Brings up
third
Heidi
baseman,
Hampshire.
number 51.
Last chances for the Vikings here. That one caught by Carey Harts, and that will end things here at Big Sky Ballpark. A dominant affair by Dean. He'll have to let us know if he was allowed to sleep in the bed tonight. 14-5 hits. Multi-hit days for Yoder, Terry, Flacker, Stormblast, Za, Way. Multi-hit day for Kennings Jr. Only runs scored by Scott. As for pitching, it was a day to forget for the Vikings. 8 earned runs for Squirrel McDuff. JT Mullins will get the win. 7.1 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 8 strikeouts to his name. Your stars of the game, Pete Za, JT Mullins, and Troy Yoder. Well, Chrome, any thoughts from that game?
Obvious thought, a lot of offense by the Cobras or the Serpents there. You know, Pizza definitely delivered in this game. JT Mullins had a good pitching outing, and Troy Yoder did good as well. Luckily for the Vikings, this is just spring training, so it doesn't really matter as much. So, but it was nice to see, you know, the minors players play for both teams.
Well, I want to thank Chrome so much for joining on the stream. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we've got the first of our 2 nightcap games. It's Skulls of Rock at Lumberjacks. We'll see you soon. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SSBL right here on Twitch.
Thanks. No problem. You too.
Against the sun, now we race. Against the sun, race. Against the sun, now we race. Against the sun, now we race. Against the sun, now we race. Against the sun.
Welcome back, everybody. We are in the first of our nightcap. Skulls of Rock versus the Lumberjacks. It'll be Van Dam Ham versus Baronies as your pitching matchup, and we are underway here at Apple Fields. Make sure to get in your predictions right now. Skulls of Rock versus Lumberjacks. Looks like we got one vote for the Lumberjacks. She gets rung up there. Brings up a Buzz Yellow. Yep, it is the major teams for these two teams. Flippecker, throw to first. In time. Man, who is it? Is it Pandora? Or is it Marge that hates the left-handed shortstop and third baseman? I think it's Pandora, right? Left side, 2-out single.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 18.
Oh, 5,300 points for the Skulls. Brainstorm makes the grab there. Well, to the bottom of the first. Destroyer Gonzalez, Brainstorm, due up. March, everyone should hate it. We got one vote by Whitney that says that the Skulls are gonna win it, and he bet a lot of points for it too. Up in the middle, and the Jacks are aboard.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 1.
Careful of the speed at first. And speaking of speed, here is Speedy Gonzalez. Into center. Now we'll get down. Burns on first and second. Nobody out.
Now batting,
Last year, the Lumberjacks went 12-2 en route to the #1 seed in the Heroic Conference, as well as the #1 overall seed in the SSBL. Runner takes out for third, not in time. Runners on second and third, nobody out. But lost in the first round that they were in the divisional, 2-1 to the Vikings. They've got a beefy core of hitters. Weakling has always been their pitching. This one left side, just foul. 2-2 count. That one's to the right side. At least one will score. Runner rounds home. The throw is not in time. Lumberjacks take a 2-0 lead.
the designated
Skulls of Rock had a season to forget last season. 410 overall. Finished with a run differential of -49. Had 118 runs allowed. Tied for third worst in the league last season. And it's a walk issued by Dam Ham.
now batting, the third baseman, number
Yeah, not looking for your points at all. Dam Ham already tense. Still yet to get an out. Runner takes off. It was a called hit and run. How did your minors team lose to this schmuck? And he gets rung up there. One gone. And now here's Gene Dream.
number 3.
Well, if there's one thing that we know about Whitney is that he's never salty. That one caught by Hitch Sox, and no, nearly turns the Dragon special out of it. Here is Phil Bartco Jr. Yeah, all of you saying that Dean was trying hard, like you take a look at this Lumberjacks roster. 2-2 count. Fouled off. Bartco Jr. staying alive. The Lumberjacks had draft picks. Swing and a miss. He gets rung up there. The damage stays at 2 to the top of the second. Mejia Shaw Jr. Bennett due up for the Skulls.
The center fielder, number 14.
Also, Dean didn't have many other options. Oh, listen, all I am saying is that while at face value both seem similar, we have an inclination against Dean and against the Serpents via Serpents bullshit. And I just want to make sure that we check our prejudices.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 33.
I'm not denying the optics. I'm just saying, is it really all that different, or do we just have our prejudices?
Now batting, the first baseman.
Yeah, I need to
number 7.
go into the MooBot. Hold on. Oh shoot, am I gonna be signed out of the MooBot? Oh, please be signed up through Firefox. Give me 1 second here.
Now batting, the catcher, number 34.
Ugh, yes, we're in. Alright, MooBot. Can someone shoot the Season 8 schedule link?
Now batting, the shortstop, number 10. Now batting, the center fielder, number 4.
Runner takes off. And we'll head to third. Runners at the corners for the Lumberjacks.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 1.
Alright, I think I turned off submissions. Thank you, Whitney.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Alright, can someone do the exclamation standings? See if that works. Does that work?
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 17.
Good. Alright, I will close out MooBot. Top of the third, still 2-0 for the Lumberjacks. Baron Baronese is locked in. Right back to him. Throw to first in time. One gone.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
Hmm.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 26. Now batting, the shortstop, number 26. Now batting, the catcher, number 5. Now batting, the catcher, number 7. Now batting, the shortstop, number 26. Now batting, the shortstop, number 26. Now batting, the catcher, number 7. Now batting, the shortstop, number 26.
1-2 count to Chippy Hitch Socks. Fouled off. Up the middle. And Hitch Socks is aboard with 2 gone.
Now batting.
I will now bring up Buzz Yellow, son of Skull of Rock legend Brock Yellow. Want to thank everybody that's tuning in. Got 18 viewers right now. That's just absolutely great. As he gets rung up there, we'll head to the bottom of the third. Tygo, Hecker, Dream due up
Now batting.
with the Lumberjacks.
Designated hitter. Number 10.
Ooh, beanball into Tygo.
Now batting.
The tank will crawl to first.
Number
Brings up Flip Hecker. So I believe we have both Josh as well as the Lumberjacks managers, No Hummus and DDC, here in chat. So I'll ask you the same thing that we've been asking everybody so far is, what is the expectations for your team this season? Both your majors and your minors. An optimistic dive. Swing and a miss. He gets rung up there.
now batting.
Yes! I've got Clunch Flactor as an auto roll now, along with everything. Should I make stuff like To the Moon as well, auto? Is it... What is it? Is it this?
Now batting.
There it is.
The right fielder.
I can make that auto as well.
Number 00.
Bam, Bam, Damn Ham is done. Pollo Ensalada will come in. So DDC says they're going to win it all this year.
Off the plate.
To the right, and runner will stay at third. Bases are loaded, 1 gone, and it's Shelby Callens due up.
34.
That one's through. 1 run will score. 3-0 for the Jacks.
Now batting. The shortstop. Number 10.
Nope. High. Nope. High.
Up the middle, that should bring in another 2. Lumberjacks starting to pull away here in the bottom of the third. It's 5-0.
The center fielder. Number 4.
Foul.
2-2 count. Runners on first and second for Destroyer. Tough dive there by Hit Sox, and they won't get anything out of it.
The left fielder.
Decides to throw to third. To be fair, look at the speed of Destroyer, and it was going to be tough no matter what, but they get nothing, and this inning continues. It's 6-0 Lumberjacks now.
Now batting. The second base.
Oh, what's up, Chrome?
Number 6.
AKA Magic Robot. Denver Brainstorm. Up to Ensalada. Throw to home. Throw to first. An unconventional 1-2-3. 2-1-3, 1-2-3. Pitcher is 1, right? So it should be 1-2-3. Dragon Special. Yeah. It's weird, right? Because it's from first to second is 3-4. From third to short is 5-6. And so, like, the way the directions go, you would also assume it would be catcher 1, pitcher 2, but pitcher is always considered 1. To the right side, Brainstorm in time.
Now batting,
I'll be right back as Galileo Cat is up.
13.
Steve Reck. That's low. Steve Reck.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 14.
Steve Reck. No, inside. You're out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 10.
Steve Reck. That's outside. Steve Reck. You're out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 18. Now batting, the first baseman, number 3.
All right, I'm back. I got my dinner.
Steve.
Looks like Skulls of Rock did absolutely nothing.
Outside.
This ball is absolutely jacked, but right before the track, it's caught by Buzz Yellow. Runner will advance to third, 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 8.
Man, that ball was hot off the bat. That's a good. Because, like, that's what Josh said. It was like, it's to the moon! And it was caught, like, pretty far in front of the wall by whoever was the center fielder.
Steve. Steve right. Outside. Follow.
A blooper. And it's now 7-0 in favor of the reigning heroic conference regular season champions.
Number 10.
Low.
Luzon, a product of the Unicorn system. Hit Sox to first in time. We'll head to the top of the 5th. Lumberjacks add 1 more.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 33.
Guess we can take this time to sort of poll everyone here. How's everyone feeling about season 8?
That's up.
Storylines you're most looking forward to? Matchups maybe you're looking forward to?
No ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 7.
Wakashi there. Thomas is hyped. Whitney uses like a Gregorian spelling of great.
Steve Reck. Steve Reck. You're gone.
Now batting,
He gets rung up there. That'll bring up Logan
number
Strange.
17.
To the right side. That one's gonna get through and will The Skulls of Rock finally get on the board. No. Runners will hold up at second and third off of the double.
Number 5.
That brings up Lawrence Longshanks. Great.
Steve right.
Elders hoping for a deep playoff run for the Unicorns as he gets hung up there.
Now batting, the short.
No Hummus saying the Lumberjacks looking forward to Bombers, Dragons, Gauchos. Are you guys playing the Bombers this year?
Low. Off the plate.
2-2 to Hitch Sox. Oh, wow. It is kind of funny how you guys always need to play each other. I played the Bombers in the past as well. Season 5. A dribbler picked up by Luzon, throw to first in time. Well, the Skulls threaten but don't execute. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Top of the order, due up for the Jacks.
Now batting, the center field. Now pitching, number 35.
I'll do it for Ensalada. Billy Glenn gets the call. Nice grab by Bennett.
The left fielder, number 1.
Inside.
Brings up Speedy Gonzalez.
Nope. Ball four, take
And misses the zone 2 straight times to walk Gonzalez.
The second baseman, number 6.
Brings up Brainstorm.
ball inside.
I'll be honest, I haven't even looked at the schedule for me. Hoot Sox is second, Tashaw Jr. First, they turn the Dragon special. 6-4-3 will head to the top of the 6th. Yellow Ram Cat to lead things off.
Now batting, the right fielder, number
Whitney
4.
with a little bit of salt changed the Serpent's name in the schedule. Oh, wait, did you put in that space you can put in the dates? Because I was thinking about that. That one's through the left side, and yellow was aboard.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Are we? I'm pretty sure we're
number
taking a week off
25.
next week, right? In between the spring training and the start of season 8.
Ball outside.
Because I know I'm not available to cast.
Ball low.
Right. Dragons are playing the Wildcats in spring training tomorrow.
Ball inside.
Looks like my interconference opponents are Cyclones and
The left
Stingers.
fielder, number
Two and a half.
18.
Nope.
I'm excited to play some of the new teams. To the right side, and will the Skulls of Rock finally get a run on the board? The throw home is not in time. Ladies and gents, no goose eggs for the Skulls.
Number 14.
Turns on first and second, nobody out. Here is Mejia. Veronese was locked in, has cooled down a little bit.
Ball high. Low. And ball out.
Step on the bag, one gone.
Now batting,
First advance,
the
second and third.
baseman,
We are going to have a
number
special guest for
33.
the nightcap, last game of the night. So be sure to stay tuned for that.
Head up. Steve.
Oh,
Right.
as the ball goes behind the plate, run scores.
Now batting, the first
Um,
baseman,
Yeah,
number
so if opening
7.
day is the 7th, then we are taking a... Wait. Opening day is next Monday?
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 17.
This ball is jacked, heading deep back to the track, to the wall. He the pole, 370, and just like that, the Skulls of Rock are right back in this 7-5 game.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5. Now pitching.
That'll do it for Baronies. Pete Nocio with the new K-Dud.
Outside. Follow. That's low.
Let's see, off-season schedule.
Stay.
All of this has happened. Yep, you're right. Opening day is next week. All right, I'll have to rearrange my schedule. I'm dog sitting for one of my professors, and I'm staying at his house, but I'll also have to come over for the night, then head back over.
10.
No, it's Baron Baronies because I submitted it.
Ball high.
It's a reference to Dimension 20 Fantasy High. We were right. Simon Bett steps on the bag. One gone.
Third baseman, number 18.
Stay right.
DDC, you have to submit it in your channel. Oh, but Whitney, I think I was saying, are we putting in the like actual dates in the first two tabs that we have at the top there? Flip Pecker has a pulled hammy. Good thing we're not doing injuries for spring training. That one's just foul. It's like these first two rows, like similar to what we have if you look at season 7. As he gets rung up there. That's at the top of the 7th, top of the order, due up for the Skulls.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 26.
I'm excited to play the expansion teams. I think I may have already said it, but I played the Liberty and the Express.
Up inside. You're out.
Now batting, the
Not because I think I'm
fielder,
just like gonna
number 4.
run over them or anything, but it's always cool to play teams that you haven't played before. So like anytime I play teams in the Epic, I always like it. Like I'm not excited about playing the Cyclones because I've already played the Cyclones before.
That's high.
I don't think I've faced the Stingers though. I think I may have faced them in spring training. That ball just out of reach.
Take a base.
And a walk issued to yellow.
Now batting, the third baseman.
As you can see in No Hummus noted, Nocio will be having that K-Dub removed, the victim of a absolutely horrendous trait roll stream, which we had, what, 4 total positive rolls and something like 15 negative.
The left fielder, number 18.
May have been 13 negative.
Ball low.
That one gets through on the right side, and the Skulls of Rock are going to at least be down by 1 now. Runners on 2nd and 3rd, and here is Jose Mejia.
Number 14, now in the game.
That'll do it for Hecker. Paulo Reed will come in at 3rd. Out of position. Again, Hecker injured. A dribbler. And just like that, ladies and gents, the Skulls and Rocks have tied us up at 7.
Low. Stay.
Well, pitching has been an issue for the Jacks in the past. And it's a Tensen Keita Nocio here facing Kip Shaw Jr. Another legacy of a former Skulls of Rock pro. That one, a dribbler to lose on, throw the first in time. But we're all squared at 7. Heading to the 7th inning stretch, I want to thank everybody for joining in on the first day of spring training action. I am Fisac on the call with you this evening. Make sure that you follow the official SSBL Twitch. Maybe send us a Prime sub if you're feeling lovely about it, and join the Discord for everything SSBL related.
Ball inside. Ball boy, take the base.
Leadoff walk issued to Barco Jr.
The catcher, number 34.
Glenn walked in so far, 2 walks and a strikeout in the 2 innings he's been present. Only one more relief pitcher on the docket for the Skulls. We'll probably see them.
No high.
2-2 hit well into left, tracking back and off of the wall. Galileo Cat makes the grab. That ball carried.
Now pitching.
And here is the out formation last line, Ella Page. She has had quite a journey in this league.
Ball inside.
Was pretty much doomed with a negative trait. Has been resurrected and now has a home on the Skulls of Rock. This one's popped up. Santa Ram, infield fly called, and that should be the first out. Yeah, double negative.
The center fielder, number 4.
Ball low.
Runners take off. It was a called hit and run. Nice grab by Santa Ram. The throw is in time to second. From nothing into something, the Lumberjacks had runners on first and second, nobody out, and the Skulls get out of it. We head to the top of the 8th.
Number 13.
And the gloves are off. Strange Love in at third, but Wreck Dreams is aboard with a leadoff single. 7 unanswered runs by the Skulls.
Number 17.
And here is the 2 for 3 Logan Strange. They're worried about Dream's speed on the right. Takes off, the throw is in the dirt in time. K-Dot activated. This one to the right before Barco Jr., but the veteran does well. Stop it in its tracks.
Now batting, the catcher.
Well, if
number 5.
you know people that tuned out early, tell them to come back in because we've got a barnstormer of a finish here. That one's a blooper, bomber special, runners on first and second, 1 out. Oh, that is kind of funny how Kodiak Destroyer and Wreck Dreams are facing each other in this game.
Number 26.
I just realized that.
Ball low. Steve. Steve right.
1-2 count from Fingas. Dribbler to second, in time to first. They turn the Dragon Special. 3-6-3. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Tied up at 7.
The left fielder, number
Yeah, Moonshots went on a big sell.
Steve right. Nope. Nope. High.
We'll see the new look Moonshots tomorrow. Last game of the night when they host the Unicorns. Shaw Jr. throw to Dreams in time, 1 gone.
now back. The second baseman.
I would envision that this first-second pairing for the Skulls is going to be their majors relationship moving forward. As this ball is jacked, heading deep, back to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. 428 feet. And the Jacks finally respond.
Designated hitter, number 10.
And immediately another hit afterwards. The Jacks are here to take care of business.
Now batting the third baseman, number 48.
Here's RBI dud Jose Strangelove.
Ball outside.
To the left. That's going to be foul. Boy, what a hit that would have been for Strangelove. Swinging him as he gets rung up there.
The first baseman, number 3.
2 gone now, and here's Gene Dream. Jose still got it until he doesn't. Right at Dreams, and so it's been a valiant effort by the Skulls. They need 1 run, and they got the top of their order to do it. Buzz Yellow, Santaram, and Galileo Cat. Due up. Right side, Gene Dream, step on the bag, 1 gone.
Now batting the third
Why is he the
baseman,
most elite player of all time for his attributes? Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Follow.
Santaram,
Stay.
I believe also a product of the Unicorns.
Now inside. Ball high. Take the base.
And that one,
now batting the
all
left
4.
fielder,
And now
number
representing the
13.
go-ahead run is Galileo Cat. Originally a Unicorn, put in work for the Walkers organization, which is really where he grew his fame, and now a member of the Skulls of Rock.
Follow.
2-2 count, runner on first, a chance to be a hero. Swing and a miss, he gets rung up there.
Now batting the center
And
fielder,
that'll bring up 0 for 4 Jose Mejia, and they are going to pinch it. Carol Henry. It's the Legacies along with Alicia Kim to pinch run. Man, this is the Skull squad that can do some damage. Off of the glove of, who was that? Brainstorm at second. And the Skulls are staying alive.
now batting the second baseman, number
And now here is
33.
Kip Shaw Jr. from one legacy to another. Tying run 180 away, and that will do it. Runner will come home. The throw by Destroyer is not in time, and we are knotted up at
The
8.
first baseman, number 13.
And now here comes the Danger Bells.
That's low.
The bells are ringing.
Ball inside. Take a base.
And Wreck Dreams. And Mubot coming in clutch there.
Number 17.
Bases loaded, locked in, 3 for 4. Logan Strange, a triple away from the cycle. Has a chance here. Left side, Strangelove, the throw to first is in time. We will head to the bottom of the 8th inning. The Lumberjacks need 1 to get the win.
The right fielder now in the game. Number
Carol
10.
Henry will be replaced by BOC. You forget how much the Skulls did this offseason as this ball is hit well, tracking back at the track at the wall. It's out of here. A walk-off home run for the legend Lumberjack Bartco Jr. And that will wrap up the 3rd game of the night. Seven unanswered runs for the Skulls, but in the end, the Bats won out. Call game, Captain Bartco. Yeah, unfortunately, Whitley, I do have to do this to you. Lumberjacks are gonna get all those points. No, Ilya Page wasn't the problem there. It was definitely Bam Bam Damn Ham. Bam Ham Bam Ham Bam Dam? Bam Bam Ham Dam? Bam Bam Damn Ham. Bam Bam Damn Ham. That's what it was. Bam Bam Damn Ham. Final answer. Home run by Logan Strange for the visitors. For the home side, Denver Brainstorm and Phil Barco Jr. opening up their accounts for Season 8, albeit in spring training. Everyone scoring a run except for Reed and Strangelove and Luzon. Reed and Strangelove subbed in. 3 for 5 was Logan Strange. Callens 4 for 4. Destroyer 3 for 5. 3 RBI for Brainstorm. Pitching wise, Illa Page unfortunately will get the loss. 2 earned runs in 2 innings. Bam Bam Damn Ham giving up most of the runs early. Baron Baronese did well until he wasn't pulled early enough. Raleigh Fingas ends up getting the win. Players of the game, Logan Strange, Phil Bartco Jr., and Denver Brainstorm. Well, don't go anywhere. We still got our nightcap, our game of the night, Gauchos at Bombers, with a special guest, color analyst. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SSBL right here on Twitch. Welcome back, everybody, as we're about to start our nightcap here. Final game of the evening. It's the Cherry Bombers representing the Bombers organization, as well as the Gauchos, two high-powered teams. I'm glad to be joined by No Hummus, assistant manager of the Lumberjacks. No Hummus, how you doing tonight?
Yeah, no, doing great tonight. No, coming on here to see this matchup between two, like, almost, I guess you could say, title contending teams right here. Like, this could be a potential Super Series matchup we're watching.
Absolutely. I mentioned it earlier, and it's definitely true. Of course, as we mentioned, High Rollers kind of came out of nowhere and blasted through both the Bombers as well as the Unicorns. But despite all of that, still very much a large power in the Epic Conference. As she gets rung up there, rub-a-dub-dub, more like rub-a-dub, you're gone. And that brings up the former Dragon, Dirty Bird. So, No Hummus, how much of the games have you watched today? What have been some of your thoughts?
Well, you know, the first two games, I wasn't like paying attention too much to them. I was doing some work in the background, so I was listening to it as I was doing work. And then the Lumberjack game actually didn't, like, ironically, I couldn't catch the whole game. But like, it's actually pretty funny because I was going in and out. So like when I first left, it was 0-0. Then I came back, it was 2-0. Then it was 7-0. Then I came back, it was like 7-5. So it was I gotta say that was a wild like almost like a heartbeat game there.
He rings them up there. Brings up Tyler O'Steelerton, who definitely believe was a recent draft pick. And prediction is now open, so if you want to waste your points away, that's available. Yeah, the Skulls definitely came back last game. Made it a lot more interesting as Larson throw to Daydale Crusher in time. So we will head to the bottom of the first.
You know, maybe interesting for the fans, but not so interesting for me. That was, as DDC said, that's like our typical game.
Yeah, y'all have talked to me about the Lumberjacks. Y'all have always seemed to be an enigma in that, you know, every year, you know, teams, including myself, tend to count y'all out because of, you know, obvious flaws in the team, and yet they just seem to just produce every single season. Of course, earning the 1 seed last season, falling to the Vikings in the best of 3, but really just constantly from the start of y'all's tenure, proving people wrong.
Well, you know, like our team building philosophy, I say we tend to go based off our XBL roots. So we tend to like look into like, okay, like if we were actually like using this team, like who do we like, and then we figure out, okay, like how can we just squeeze the most out of everyone. Like we saw like just in this previous game, like what it was a Jose Strangelove. He had the RBI dud. He has RBI dud, but like I remember like that season he was just like getting RBIs no matter what. So it's like, I don't know, we just find ourselves always being able to just like squeeze the most out of someone when like everyone else just like tossed them away for nothing.
Mickey Daydale Crusher with the runner at second, 2 gone here in the bottom of the first.
Whoa.
That one gets through the right side, and the Cherry Bombers will strike first. RBI double from Daydale Crusher to lead over the Gauchos.
Designated hitter, number 42.
So one thing we haven't touched upon, and rather actually before we get to that, No Hummus, can you tell me how these two teams did last season?
Right. So the Cherry Bomb or the Bombers, just say they ended up going 12-3, which was like one of their best seasons. Actually, no, it was their best season. Yet they were eliminated in the divisional round. Meanwhile, oh wow, that's gonna be.
Yes, real quick, that's
skyrocket.
back to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. 191 feet. And it's now 3-0 Sherry Bombers. Go ahead.
Alright, so yeah, as I was saying, the Bombers, they finished the season 12-3, their best season in franchise history. Yet they were eliminated in the divisional round. I'm sorry, I forget who it was, but yeah, they didn't really advance.
They lost to the eventual champion High Rollers.
High Rollers, right. So they didn't really advance as far as many people thought. And then the Gauchos, they sort of had the opposite. They finished the season 8-6, you know. Still their best season, but wasn't that too great of a season. But they advanced all the way to the conference finals where they eventually lost to the Vikings. But now that both these teams, they've ramped up, you know, they have a lot of returning players. They've got some key factors coming in now. And they're just looking to, you know, build off their success from last season, you know, come into the Super Series.
I definitely think the Gauchos enter the season with a X on their back. I mean, you look at the heroic, and this is a heroic conference now where the Moonshots are most likely not even going to make postseason. They have invested very heavily into developing this season. And, you know, there are, of course, the Lumberjacks, of course, who are the reigning regular season champions. But, I mean, talk about a team that arrived early. The Gauchos were not supposed to be in the conference finals last season. But you just look at what they possess, and it's almost looking at two reflections of each other between the Bombers and the Gauchos.
Yeah, you know, both teams, especially the Gauchos, are really built on their pitching. They always say, they live and die by their defense. And the Bombers, you know, they're no slouch. Oh wow.
Bad throw there. Runner advances a second.
Yeah, so I was saying the Gauchos live and die by their pitching, and Bombers, you know, same thing. But I think the Bombers are, I guess, more oriented towards their offense. But their pitching is definitely one of the top teams in the league also. So both teams extremely well rounded and no real flaws in their team.
Throw to first in time. We'll head to the bottom of the second. 3-0 lead for the Bombers. I did want to touch on it now that I have someone else here with me. We can sort of discuss the new sort of layout of these conferences now that we have 3 divisions of 4. And we can talk a little bit, as he gets rung up there, talk a little bit about some of these teams that we've seen today. So we'll try not to necessarily talk about teams that we haven't seen yet. We'll leave that for Squared tomorrow and for Whitney on Wednesday. But High Rollers Knights, so the High Rollers are in the division with the Bombers and the Serpents. So the Serpents come over to join the Phenoms, as well as the Sparrows make up the Phenoms. So, and we also saw the Serpents earlier as well. And seeing the Bombers, so we actually have seen 3 of those 4 teams. You know, Nohum has given that, you know, everyone's kind of discounting the expansion teams this season just because they have a little bit to build into. But what do you think about that epic phenoms between the Bombers, Serpents, and the High Rollers, as that's going to be a Dragon specialty in the end of the second?
No, I really think I think this really just could be a 3-team race. You know, the Sparrows, you know, they're an expansion team right now. They're not really as developed, so I don't think their time is now, you know, for them to, you know, come into this division. But I could definitely see them playing, you know, spoiler. You know, we always seem like a team, you know, they just seems sneak wins off top teams, and I think they could play, you know, a sort of a dark horse into, you know, maybe changing the division for some teams.
And you know, it's a little bit funny actually, because not only do we have 3 of the 4 Phenoms that played tonight, we actually have 3 of the 4 Legends that played tonight. The Lumberjacks, Vikings, Knights, all in a group with the Expresses. That's going to be an unfortunate Dragon special for the Gauchos there. Line drive easily steps on the bag. 2 gone here in the top of the 3rd. Dirty Bird up. It's kind of funny how that worked out, where both of the first divisions for these conferences have had all their teams except for the expansion teams play. What's your philosophy in terms of the Legends, given that the Knights are probably on a down year and that the Vikings probably aren't as tooled up as they've been in past seasons?
Yeah, you know, you're saying there, you know, Vikings not as tooled up. but I still believe they'll still present a challenge for the teams within division. I think I think it's safe to say the Jacks are are the expected division winner, but you know how this game is. Sometimes teams overperform and teams underperform, so you never really know. But yeah, I think this one is maybe not as close as the other divisions, but you never know. Teams could sneak in and make some damage done.
Puppet, yeah, we're only been on for like 2.5 hours, so usually the way these things work out. Runner on second, 2-2 count with 2 gone. Boomer Starglow at the plate. Swing and a miss. He gets swung up there. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Still 3-0 for the Bombers. And that leaves 2 teams then. The Gauchos, a part of the new Heroic Evolution Conference in partnership with the Dragons, Walkers, and Rom Fielders. Of course, Gauchos not only a name to fear in the Heroic Conference in terms of teams that are vying for the 1 seed, but also as a fact of that, the team to be in the Evolution. And then you got the Skulls of Rock and the Novas, who obviously have a little bit of a retooled roster and maybe have one of the most competitive divisions I think we're going to see in the entire SSBL between the Skulls, Ball Players, Cyclones, and Stingers. A conference or a division of teams rather that aren't in their own right household names for Season 8, but are all definitely in contention to pull a Season 7 High Rollers and do some damage as a pretty decent team.
Yeah, you mentioned we spoke about the Gauchos a bit earlier, so I think we'll right now focus on the other team. So yeah, that division, it's definitely an interesting one. Like you said, they're not all household names, but they're not really trying to tank or anything like that. They're really all being competitive, and I really think their division matchups will be insanely important for securing that division spot and making their spot in the postseason.
That one into left. Line drive caught by Starglow for the third out, so we'll head into the 4th inning. Well, we'll try and get a little bit into some of the players that we're seeing here. Of course, a lot of draft picks will be getting their first appearances in the SSBL over the next 3 days. Of course, on the mound for the Gauchos is Dexter Morgan, the number 3 overall pick. Again, the first 7 picks in the Season 8 draft were all pitchers, as that one is to Demons, throw to first in time, as well as 11 of the first 13 picks in the Season 8 draft were all pitchers. This ball is hit well into right, tracking back at the track of the wall. It's out of here. Line drive 437, and the goose egg is no more. Samir Tailwind, the free agent legend, puts the Gauchos on the board.
And that was just a missile right into center field right there. Just missile boom, and look at that, another hard hit into center field. Oh,
that
wow.
one is past the glove of Hot Yogurt. Can I just say, I made a lot of names for the Season 7 draft, and Hot Yogurt, maybe. I made Hot Yogurt, News Girl, Beef Boy. Hot Yogurt is its own enigma, as that one is into center right. That'll be a RBI triple. And the Gauchos are now just 90 feet away from tying up this game.
In the past we've had teams like the Angels, who built their teams around having a specific type of players. Maybe one day we'll have a team that only has players created by them. That would be interesting to see.
That one up the middle, and just like that, the Gauchos have scored 3, tying us up at 3 apiece.
Right back in there, and now we're just in a whole new ball game.
Whitney, where did you get Niblet? Because I don't see him as one of your draft picks, unless he was the Season 7 pick that you picked up. Or was he a free agent? Finally, a second out of the inning comes through. Season 7 draft. Did you draft him in Season 7?
Hey, right. Follow.
I don't see him drafted by you. That ball's up the middle. This time, Hot Yogurt makes the proper run, but runner will advance to third. So runners at second and third, two gone.
The designated hitter, number 52.
I don't see Niblet as a comp pick for you in Season 7. I see Buddy Moon and Hot Yogurt as your comp picks.
Follow.
Unless it was a second free agent. Dirty Bird strikes out, but not before the Gauchos score 3. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Iffy Jr. Rodrigo Green due up.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 42.
Outside.
2-2 count to Iffy Jr. Season 7 pick. O'Steelerton throw to first in time. One gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 29.
Yeah, Gauchos certainly have some very scary bats. I basically have the Moonshots in my division now, like a classic Moonshots team. And what's unfortunate about it is that a lot of them are former Dragons players. As he gets run up there. Like if you look at the Gauchos right now, Athena Hex was a Dragon. Dirty Bird, Dragon.
You know, you might have to watch out while playing them. They might come back to get revenge for maybe you leaving them behind or something.
I think they used to be a lot more former Dragons on the Gauchos, but he since traded them. I have by far traded the most with Marge, because the way that Marge and I go about trades is he like messages me about a trade, and it's a pretty even trade, and like, or maybe it's like needs a little tinkering, and we're like, okay, cool. And so like I would argue, and if Marge is here, yeah, Nibble is a free agent pick. Thanks for doing that, Marge. If Marge is here, can you agree that like I would say 95% of our trades have been offered and sent through league office in about like 2 hours at most. Like we pretty much just like, they just come out of nowhere and then they're just shot through. Yeah, like 2 or 3 messages. It's just like, hey, do you want to do this? Yeah, cool. What about this? That works. All right, you submit. Yeah.
Now batting, the center
What's the
fielder,
and you know, this is a little bit of interesting perspective as Munster will come in for Niblet. Not too bad of a performance by the Season 7 pitcher. What is like the trading process for you and the Lumberjacks? I know y'all didn't do too many trades this offseason, and y'all aren't a team that, you know, do a ton of trades each year. As this one is into right for the warning check, should be caught for the second out. But talk about sort of like your philosophy and like team building with picks.
Yeah. So are you saying in general or specifically with picks?
With just with drafting in general. That's
So
when
with
to the right, Jay Watt
Right.
is aboard.
Yeah. So with drafting, we pretty much.
now batting, the
Well,
third
it kind of
baseman,
depends. Like
number
this past
2.
draft, we specifically, like I think we had specific order in. Okay, we want the best pitcher available, and then the next pick we wanted what we felt was the best hitter available, and then we sort of I think went back to back on that. Or no, wait, no, we didn't, because that was the original plan before we decided to trade the second rounder. But yeah, pretty much we go based on like first I say skill, and then position. Like we saw in this draft, pitchers were like really important. So we felt like it was important for us to grab a pitcher like as early as possible.
As
So,
that
yeah,
one
you know.
is up the middle, and the Gauchos take the lead 4-3 with Ernie Steele up.
Number 5.
Ernie Steele, that's a SMB name, I know. So okay, what was it saying? So yeah, we pretty much just like, just look at the players, get a feel for like who we feel is going to be the best fit for our team when it's time to call them up, and then we hope we could get them.
Well, the Jacks certainly a team that's been able to produce. 2-2 count to steal. Runners on the corners. Swing and a miss. He gets rung up there, but not before the Gauchos take a 1-run lead. Head to the bottom of the 5th. Larson, Sass, top of the order, due up for the Cherry Bombers.
And the Bombers scored 3 in the first inning, but ever since they haven't really been able to do much with their offense. It might be time for them to wake up here.
Morgan settled in after that first inning as well. This is to Watt, throw to first in time.
Now batting, the catcher, number 35.
And then Puppet saying for me it goes other manager, this for this, me, no. As this ball is jacked, Kenny D back to the track, to the wall. It's out of here as my mouse is going everywhere. Hold on. Home run song incoming.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 25.
I've been having an issue with power recently where like my mouse just goes just goes everywhere. Home run song play. As he gets rung up there, I'll bring up hot yogurt.
21.
All right, we're back.
All right.
Let's see.
Oh, another thing I wanted to mention real quick. You were talking earlier about how you and what's it called,
March.
and March tend to get the trades through. For me and DC is not so easy because we're a pair. So if one person just messages the other, we have to then wait for the other person to hop on and then be able to discuss the trade. So for us, unless we have both people on at the same time, it usually takes at least a good probably longer than most go through the whole trade cycle.
Poodle Starfire comes in for the Gauchos, season 7 pick, if I recall. As someone who's tried to trade with y'all, it is tough at times because you have multiple people. RBI by design. Yes, it's all AI. Thanks for the compliment. We are in the last game of the evening. This is the Gauchos and the Bombers. The Cherry Bombers are their minors affiliate. Feel free to join the Discord, learn more about the league. It is all AI. We have managers for each team. Player submission happens in each offseason as he gets rung up there. We do have some open manager spots as well, as I'm sure there are teams that would love to have an assistant manager as well to help show the ropes on how things go here in the SSBL. We are just about to start with season 8. Starts next week. This is spring training, so a lot of these players will only be in the minors. The minors are uploaded to YouTube and are where a lot of these players develop. We have 24 teams in the majors, 4 new expansion sides this season. So that's Liar to Green in time for the first out.
Number 10.
You mentioned looking for manager and assistant. If anyone wants to be the assistant of the Lumberjacks.
I'm gonna veto right now the Lumberjacks having 3 people as managers just because that would make trading impossible.
Oh man, that would be. We're about to have a whole front office.
Just for the Lumberjacks. That'd be the most Lumberjacks thing ever. Dude, Whitney, I'm doing it right now. Whitney, I'm jarring you. Stop. You don't have to humble brag every single game. Hot yogurt with the grab. Because, oh wow, Cherry Bombers, they have such a good outfit. It's hard to read sarcasm, but I interpreted that as like a Dean saying. I'll also say no, and that's just because I don't like the green and red combination. Walk issued.
Now batting, the shortstop.
One team has the same tattoo. Oh, Munster is injured. Sunflower Butters will come in with RB man O'Steelerton. That is a good question, though. Who has the best fit in the SSBL? That one's to Demon, so the first in time led to the bottom of the 6th, still tied up at 4. Whitney, I honestly, I thought you were humble bragging, which is why I jarred you.
Baseman, number 26.
What are the 2 pitches that Butter has? Steelerton to first in time for the first down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Second.
number 42.
So here's the thing. You usually can't alter appearance in terms of like besides gear. I will say this. If you are willing to make every single player in your organization have the same tattoo or tattoos theme, I will definitely vouch for you in league office to make that the case. Well, at least Whitney, at least there are 2 different pitches. Like it's not at least it's not like curve and change up. Yes, your entire organization, Retrievers and Good Boys. Because if we're doing this, you're doing this full tilt. That's the only way this happens. Go big or go home. 1, 2, 3
I like
inning,
it.
head to the top of the 7th. Still tied at 4.
You know, it's kind of like Yankees. You know how they have that like no beard rule, except it's everyone has to have a tattoo.
Yeah, it's like the debaucherous version of the Yankees rule. This one into left, and that one drops down. Buddy Moon's able to settle.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Whitney
number
voted.
10.
Okay, Whitney voted for himself. I was about to like, Whitney, you didn't even vote for yourself? If there's a fitting tattoo, yeah. Runner takes off for a second. The throw is in time. Tailwind goes down. Brings up Jay Watt. I believe he was the first overall pick in the season 7 draft. Or he may have been the second. Yeah, because he was the second.
He
Because
was
Slowitz
the
was the first
second.
overall pick. We've actually seen a number of the top picks play today. Jay Watt, we saw Calvin Stormblessed with the Cobras.
Starfire. with
Starfire right
number 7.
now. That one caught by Moon for the second out.
Now batting, the
See how
third
many
baseman,
first round picks there were.
number 2.
Big Tuna Tygo won't show up today, but will show up later this week. Strong Noodle Arm, I believe, will show up this week. Dexter Morgan, Whiffy Fanner.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
Rex Roar. Dekamori. Runner takes off for second, this time safe. Omewa Moshindoru. So lots of first round picks playing today. I didn't even look at season 6.
You know, like a lot of these players, you know, they got to sit a year in the minors, and now they're starting to, get ready to come up and play for the team in the majors.
RBI by design. Whitney, he drafted the players. You can trade players. So we don't like create the teams as an individual. A lot of us took over from previous managers, but all the players are generated either by user submitted and then drafted, or for example, the four expansion teams were all generated players that the managers for the expansion teams drafted in their expansion draft. But you can create players. So for example, do we have a player here that I created? As he gets rung up there. Aero Dragonius, who was in the Viking Serpents game earlier, was a created player of mine. And so he was drafted, and I didn't get a chance to pick him. But there is a chance that when you manage, you can draft a player, and it's randomly generated stats. You can sort of choose the brackets that they're a part of.
The catcher,
but you can manage the roster in terms of who's in the majors, who's in the minors. There are various different development camps and points you can use to change positions, alter pitches, add or remove traits. For sure, and I don't know if you've joined the Discord. I haven't checked, but if you haven't, there's a link there, and there are plenty of managers. If you say, hey, I want to know more about the league, can I talk with someone? I'm sure that a manager can reach out to you and discuss more of the fine detailed things. Again, we are looking for 2 managers for this upcoming season, hoping to maybe sort of introduce them slowly, and I'm thinking about potentially taking on a assistant manager just so I can teach them the ropes. Runner takes off for a second. This one is hit deep, tracking back at the track and caught by Tailwind. So we will head to the top of the 8th, and they missed the 7th inning call out. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the SSBL on Twitch. I am Fisek on the call. Joined this game by No Hummus, manager of the Lumberjacks. Be sure that you are following the official SSBL Twitch. Send us a Prime sub if you're feeling witty about it, and don't be afraid to join the community in the Discord. Learn all the latest stats and figures, everything SSBL related, by joining that link. That'll do it for Rub-a-Dub-Dub. Brutus Banger will come in, run around first, nobody out. Sunflower Butters on the mound.
You know, you mentioned the 2 expansions. I know one of them is the Knights, and which is the other team looking for?
Walkers.
A manager. Walkers.
Walkers, both the Walkers and the Knights had managers, and then both had to step aside for different reasons. One was inactive, one had some shit that was going on. So that's where we're at currently. But we're definitely looking, I think from a league office perspective, we would love to increase the number of assistant managers in the league, because especially like seeing this one is into left in front of Buddy Moon, and that will put the Gauchos ahead 5-4 here in the top of the 8th. From a league office perspective, just looking at some of the new managers and them trying to learn the system, it's so much easier once you already know the system. And so we'd rather have managers be assistant managers, and there's always turnover within the league. Like, there are managers for this season that probably won't manage next season, just as, you know, life goes on. Well, you want to pull her, but you also wanted to pull Munster earlier. You have to have a pitcher, as it's now going to be 6-4.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 9. Now pitching.
And that will do it for Butters. Grace Passage will come in.
That's 0 junk.
0 junk for Grace Passage.
0 junk versus 0 speed.
Dribbler, Daydale Crusher gets the second out.
Now batting, the center
Cherry
fielder,
Bombers trying to limit the damage here.
26.
And that will make it a 3-run game. Gauchos pulling ahead late, trying to ruin the home sweep for day 1.
You know, I don't know if this was mentioned earlier in stream to start for this repeating stuff, but I don't think it mentioned these are pretty much the first, I believe, official games since the update came out. I don't remember if the update came out during the World Series or it was after, but
He gets rung up there. Yeah, this is these are the first like official games since the update.
Now batting, the center
do you think anything has really like changed? Or have we seen like maybe like,
I'm definitely
players
seeing
do
a
better or
lot of
worse?
strikeouts today. So RBI by design, what in terms of the wit, or what do you mean by that, RBI by design? Oh, are you saying like, oh, sorry wit, as in his team isn't doing well and that's like empathy? Yeah, I definitely noticed a lot of strikeouts. I think we were all kind of a little bit nervous with that first game, with it being so low scoring. But I think these later games have shown that there will still be offense.
now batting, the left fielder.
Yeah, Puppet's kind of, I mean, listen, I love you, Wit, but rooting for the Bombers is it like rooting for the Patriots? I don't think it's as toxic as rooting for the Patriots. I am a person. I deserve empathy. Yeah, I can see rooting for the Dodgers as that one is through the right gap, and it will be a 1-out double. Because, like, here's the thing. I don't, like, hate the Dodgers by any stretch of the means. But they're certainly, like, a team that just constantly produces. Oh, yeah, so RBI by design. If you go here, this is the league sheet where you can find all previous year's standings, as well as if you want to know the schedule for this season, it's right here. Iffy Jr., 2 outs, runner on second. Cherry Bombers trying to cut this lead down. This one's hit into right, but Colin is there, so we will head into the 9th inning. 3-run lead for the visitors. Hex, Steele, Colin due up. And, you know, it's only a 3-run difference, but it's been a little bit coming because the Gauchos are out hitting the Cherry Bombers by almost twice as much.
You know, we've seen the Gauchos, you know, they just keep getting hits, and, you know, that's pretty much the game. Like, the more hits you get, you increase your chances of, you know, being able to like get some like consecutive action where, you know, one hit comes and then another hit. So, you know, if you're able to just like string hits together, you know, you're likely to get some runs on the board.
Left side, nice grab by Green. Throw to second in time. Throw to first. A phenomenal 5. Nope. Yep, 5-4-3 Dragon Special. That's the way that works. This one is hit well, tracking back at the track at the wall. It's out of here. 420 feet. Nice. Gauchos up by 4.
You know, that seemed to just hang in the air forever. Like, I thought it was gonna like bounce off the wall.
It barely made it over though.
I think that may have been the deepest part of the field.
It was like just to the right of the deepest part. Full count to Banger, Dribbler, Demons, and it's gonna be 4 runs and 3 outs as the order for the Bombers. They want to continue this game, pushing the last half inning of day 1 of spring training action.
Number 29.
You know, Bombers may be down 4, but, you know, this is baseball land. You know, teams can just like, you know, get it going all of a sudden and just right back. Like we saw in the last game, the Skulls of Rock were down 7-0 and they came back to tie the game. So no lead is safe.
As that's strike 3, he got rung up there. 1 gone. Here is Kobe Green. Kobe Green got a little bit of a booty. Banger steps on the bag. 2 gone. Last out for the Bombers. Nels Larson due up.
Number 34.
Hex, throw to first. It's 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the night, and that will do it for day 1. Yes, RBI by design, day 1 of spring training. We have 1 week of spring training before the regular season. Gauchos ruined the home sweep. No hummus, your thoughts from today's game?
You know, it's always spring training, so it's really hard to like get like a full reading on the team. But so far, we've seen the Gauchos, you know, meet the expectations that a lot of people have had on them this season. You know, they had a rough first inning, you know, giving up 3 runs to the Bombers, but after that, they really were able to lock down that pitching. You know, stop the Bombers from doing anything, and then the offense just came alive during the middle and end of the game. So, just overall, a well-rounded performance from the Gauchos.
out hitting the Cherry Bombers by nearly twice the amount.
More than twice there.
Triple hit days for Dirty Bird, Samir Tailwind, Athena Hex. Man, the triple hit days for Hex and Dirty Bird really make me feel bad about trading them.
Well, but you know what happens? You know, maybe they just want to get spite knowing you're calling the game.
It's 16-7, Whitney, not 14-7. Double hit day for Buddy Moon, 2 for 4. Poodle Starfire gets the win. 1 walk, 3 strikeouts in 2.1 innings. 1 hit given up by Lily Pad, who gets the save. I said, it doesn't matter what I said. Sunflower Butters gets the loss. Athena Hex, player of the game, followed by Samir Tailwind and Dalinar Colin. Well, that will do it for day 1 of spring training. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. It will be Squared on the call. He will be going live at, let me pull it up here. He'll be going live at 7:30 Central tomorrow for day 2 of action. Tune in to watch the Mythic at the Liberty, Sparrows at the Express, so you get to watch the expansion sides play. And then you've got the Dragons at the Wildcats and Unicorns at the Moonshots. Well, on behalf of everyone at the SSBL, I want to thank No Hummus for joining us here for the 4th game of the day. I want to thank Chrome for joining us for the Vikings versus Tryhard U game that we had earlier. I am Fysak, and until next time, keep on rigging, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Peace out.